assignment in week 2 and how it working and we explain it. So first thing you can see that I'm just great about the new clam class with a mobile clam in there. It's got like a class in here which is mobile, and you can see I just also great about the instant variable with got like a arrival string, archetype, divide, and number. So this is about the shortcut way, so you can do it in another way like about arrival string, archetype, arrival string divide, and all about arrival string number. So yeah, I'm also using about the rabbits in here because like the in the question it tells us to doing that, but I know it's how it's working. Like about rabbits, it exactly just working. Like it don't it like if when you are in another class you cannot go into this kind of like take out values and then information. So that's the way Rabbit is working. If you change to public, everyone can access it to your number. And also I'm create about the assignment statement variable which is the hardcore, so you cannot change this one, so you cannot change this one. So and also in here I'm also create about the constructor mobile, because like when you are at the below that, when you create about the objects in here, we just call about the class name and then the name of the objects in here, and then we need to it's far to great to type new, because like it's the way for you to make the computer know that, oh okay, so you're create about the objects in here. And also because like if I'm not putting anything in here, it's like about it, when you type new mobile, it will automatically create about the constructor, but it will be hidden. So in order to change it, like about for the type like three parameter for something, in this case we got like three parameter, which is monthly, Samsung Galaxy S6, and then his mobile phone number. So yeah, in here we just type something the same, string type, string divide, string number, and then store area information of the user input into like the archetype, divide, number, and balance in here. So yeah, I'm also create about a public string with return about the string in here with uh, string get archetype and then returning. And we also doing the same thing with get divide and get number. How what's it about the get balance? So get balance, I'm just create a method with data type is string and then return result to string. But the difference between this one and the thing I have mentioned before was that it return about a balance with two string in here. The true string can make a work a number to a string, but not null, because null is just like a blank, right? So is the computer we not know about what is it. So it's not like integer, it's not like string. So yeah, it will got arrows. And also the C in here, like I'm also putting here because like like the dollar syntax, right? So I putting here to make it show it the dollar syntax. And also using about the public void, so you already know that when you are using about void you cannot return anything. So I'm also using in here. So it's compulsory to type about it's not compulsory to type about the console write line, but I want to show to the user that okay, so your credit as successful, so your new balance is this one, then call back about the get balance in here to show about his money, their money. And yeah, and I'm also great about the public void make call, which is for user to type about the minute they want to make, the minutes for make calls. So and also like I'm also great about the assignment statement, like the calculation for card, which is done to like a double, and then the minutes multiplied to card cost. And I'm also adding a new thing, extra thing, like about if cost credit and balance, we got about the output like incomplete transaction, not enough money to pay. If we got enough money, okay, so it will diminish his their balance, and then got about the call make new balance is, and then call again get balance. And Sentech also using the same thing in the same video also, with just like the different like a little bit about the calculation and then the parameter in here. So what about I'm also adding a two new thing like about a public void check call payment per minute. So if user like a little bit doubt about their money, whether they can make a transaction or not, so they would just call the function to check. Okay, so I want to get like 5 minute call. So what is the cost? So it will print about your call 5 minutes, and the total cost is it will call again the total payment. and also about the top up money. So, but when you're using about the top up something, when it's need about a little bit extra fees in order to make it. So yeah, I'm also create our this stop balance equals to balance plus the amount user have top up minus about the fees in here. So and then it will show about the out to the terminal the output like congratulations your new balance E, and then it will call again get balance methods in here. So this is about the create objects with its three parameter to focus the type in, and also show about into the terminal about the account type of the objects, mobile number, device, balance, and then I'm also typing about the console right like to like make the blank space to make to see it more clearly. And yeah, I'm also focus the type like add credit, make a call. They just make a call about syntax and video. I'm also create about the other object, create a new object which is Kevin Mobile, also with three parameter in here. His payment method is like BAYG, and he using a iPhone 13 Pro Max, and this is his phone number. And I'm also using about account type, mobile device, also the same thing. And then console write line to make it like two like and then to dash, and then end is like get a new line, right? So yeah, I'm also make about add credit, top up money also in here, make call, send, check payment per minute. Let's just run it to see it run it or not. Run it. Okay, so it show a lot of information in here. So you can see that the account time, mobile device, balance, credit successful. We got like $3. Add a new money, new pal. Add he also top up new money. So it's come to like 7.8, 7.85. And then the call make sense. Make the reason why it is an incomplete transaction, not enough money, because like user didn't make a call like a 13 times, so it's not enough money. And what about your time call is fine. The total cost is 1.25 because we called about a check payment per minute. So yeah, the console is like is using in here instead of just break about end about the program immediately. It will focus to type something before end it. Like for example, I type anything and then add it. Okay, let's go to the next bar. Employee. So the employee was that like checking about the salary, user salary, and everything. So let me just run it to see whether it's running or not. Okay, so it's running. So in here, I'm also got about the namespace employee, which about inside that it's got like public class employee also, which is all those all the namespace can using that. I'm also using about a private string name, called about the instant variable in here, and to create about the instructor with two parameter, which is employee name and the current salary. And I'm also start every their information to name and salary. I'm not using this because like I'm not using this to call to see to check in here because I'm using a different name in here. So the public string would return like a string value for salary also, but in here it return about a double. And I'm also using about a void salary, will take like one parameter of the amount when user type in, and then I'm just adding calculation like salary equal to salary plus the amount, and then print the output. You have increase your salary amount to, and then show salary for them. And I'm also using about the public double text, so I cannot use about a mutator in this case because that we want the object to divide salary first, right? So yeah, I'm just creating about the assignment statement, make the file equal to 0 with the condition using about the if statement. If text less greater than 18200, the text will be adding with the 0.19 cent plus about the salary minus like 18200, and then the elif function. If the higher money, the higher they achieve, the higher salary, the higher tax they will receive. So yeah, or else if it if salary is too low, then we got no zero tax, and then if we return the tax in here because we're using about the double tax. So yeah, it is here. We just also got about a public class employees in here, and we got like main function in here. I'm also create about a new object, which is the object's name is user one, and parameter is Kevin, and his salary to 20,000, 20,000, and then I will show about user one get name, and then user one get salary using about control write lines in here, and user one does write salary also to 5.5, and then I'm also showed about their tax in a month. So yeah, this is the result. Let's go to the next thing. Cardiogram. Okay, so this is about the most interesting about the cardiogram, how it's working. So let's just go to the first bar. So I'm also like in order, like similar to the research, like coding, programming have shown you before. So we also got a namespace and a public class in here, and also called about assignment statement in here to make initial variable in here. So this is about the hard code, so you cannot change every number of it. And also called about the variable the fuel and efficiency to tell user the type in there. And also great about the public car with either fuel and efficiency equal to like it will be like a store information of nothing to fuel and efficiency. Uh, User value to fuel and efficiency. So and also great about the assessment method is used to return double. And this one also got a similar one instead of return like fuel and tank, it return the total mile driven. This one also, and I'm also using about the double print fuel cost. We detect about money. You know, if you set type like 15, it will calculate and then return about a fuel cost. And it's this is about a public void fuel with it got about one parameter double list, and we see the mutator take parameter list to calculate the fuel intake and then print out the fuel with total cost. And this is also about the assessor method that take value user input and calculate the cost with formula. So this thing also doing the same thing, and it will be returned about the result of that calculation. The published void in here is that the mutator method to calculate the fuel right using the formula total mile divided by fuel efficiency, then convert the gallon and call the cost, you know, and console realize the cost. So yeah, it will show about the total cost of journey in, and then it called again about the call, you know, the calculated cost in here, with it take about the total cost gallon and the parameter, and then we calculate and then print into the output. I'm also read about the objects, first object with the name is car1, and then the parameter is 1.2 to be like the efficiency. Okay, so I'm also showed about information of cost, mile, and future and fuel of objects one with the car one in here, set total mile, add parameter in it, add fuel, and the ride they want to driving. And also create about the console ride line here to make it to see it more clearly. I'm also create about the next objects, which is car two, and then adding a parameter also the same. Let's just run it to see it's running or not. Okay, so you can see it. You added 2.5. Your total cost is 3.46. Your total cost journey is this one. You add 3.3 total cost and everything. It show without error. So yeah, that's it for my assignment.